Hello students, let us discuss about the functions of the ear. What are the functions of the ear? Of course, everyone is familiar with one common function, isn't it? That is hearing. So what is the function of the ear? One is hearing. Another is body balance. Body balance we have already discussed in the previous video. So, talking about body balance first. I told you about two main parts. Okay, that is coming in inner ear. One is ampulla. The ampulla region of the semicircular canal possesses sensory cells that is responsible for the dynamic balance of the body. Then there is a short stem-like structure called as utriculus and sacculus, which also possesses sensory cells that is responsible for maintaining the static balance of the body. So that is about body balance. So the ear is playing a very important role in maintaining the body balance, while the body is in motion as well as when the body is stationary. Now let us come to the most important function of the ear, that is hearing. How does this function made possible by our ears? Let us just see that. You just recall the parts of the ear. The outer ear is consisting of this pinna. What is the function of this pinna? The pinna will be collecting the sound waves. It will be transmitted through the auditory canal. Finally, this will be striking the eardrum or the tympanic membrane. So, I'll write that like this. So, first, pinna is collecting the sound waves conducted through the auditory canal. Finally, strikes the eardrum. So all these three are actually the parts of the outer ear. Now what is in touch with the eardrum? Please do watch my previous video for understanding the parts of the ear. So what is in touch with the eardrum? The eardrum is actually in touch with one bone, which is what is called as hammer, otherwise called as malleus. So the handle of the hammer bone is in touch with the inner surface of the eardrum. So what happens? When the collected sound waves is striking the eardrum will be set into vibration. So what is in touch with this eardrum? Imagine that this is the eardrum. So in touch with the eardrum is the tiny bone, that is what is called as hammer. So when this eardrum is vibrating, what happens? The first bone called as hammer or malleus, that also will be set into vibration. In connection with this hammer bone or malleus is incus and stapes, or hammer, anvil and stirrup. So when this hammer bone is vibrating or when the malleus is vibrating, the other two bones also will start to vibrate. And the last bone, that is stirrup, is in touch with what? It is in touch with another membrane bound structure which is called as the oval window. So the oval window also will vibrate, as a result of which the fluid that is contained within the cochlea will be set into vibration. That is, I told you, perilymph and endolymph. What is there in the endolymph region? The endolymph region contains sensory cells that lies on the basilar membrane. So this vibrating fluid, what happens? When this fluid is vibrated, the sensory cells will be picking up that vibration. And as a result of which, through the auditory nerve, the impulse will be transmitted to the brain and you will be able to hear the sound. So this is actually the process of hearing. So that is eardrum. Eardrum will be setting what into vibration? It will be setting the ear ossicles into vibration. I am writing ear ossicles, okay? That is malleus, incus, stapes, or hammer, anvil, stirrup into vibration. And last is that oval window. Okay, oval window will vibrate and thereby the fluid present in the cochlea will be vibrating. And what happens when this cochlear fluid is actually set into vibration? It will stimulate the hair-like processes. That is the sensory cells of this region, and this will be conducted to the brain through the auditory nerve. Okay, and as a result of which you will be able to hear the sound. That is the process of hearing. So we have completed the functions of the ear. What are the functions of the ear? The ear is carrying out two functions. One is body balance, another is hearing. Let us recall the process of hearing. The pinna, which is a part of external ear, collects the sound waves and conducts them through the external auditory canal. They finally strike on the eardrum, which is set into vibration, as a result of which the ear ossicles is also set into vibration. The last ear ossicle, that is the stirrup, transmits the vibration to the membrane of the oval window, which in turn sets the fluid contained in the cochlear canals also into vibration. The vibrating movements of the fluid stimulate the hair-like processes of the sensory cells of the cochlea, and the impulses are transmitted to the brain through the auditory nerve. Hope the topic is clear to everyone. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel Bio Digest. Thank you.